check out what I'm wearing. Some stupid technicolored glasses. Oh man, these things are so silly. This is in fact part 11 of the Garden of Grind Spicy Edition challenge thing that I'm doing. And as you can probably imagine, I have been quite busy off camera getting prepped up for today. And what we want to try to do is get ourselves a assembly machine. And having that will basically unlock a name tag for us and a lot of other various cheaper recipes. And the other mission I want to try to do today is get myself a cutting machine. But we are going to need a few other things, like a mixer as well. And we're going to need something I haven't actually written on there, which is a lathe. Let's go ahead and save this recipe right there. Okay. So this one here is going to allow us to go ahead and make rods more efficiently, as it just says right there. This one is going to allow us to mix things better. And I mainly want this because I want to try to get some wet concrete. So this wet concrete recipe is so much more nicer and easier. We don't really need to actually have buckets. We just pump in water into the system and less resources as well, because we get way more wet concrete for it. Then we just use the concrete with gypsum and fire bricks inside the assembler, and happy days, we got fire bricks. So again, regarding buckets, we don't need them. So that's one use of the assembler I'm going to be probably using. And like I said, I'm going to probably use it to make some name tags, but we're also going to be using it for golden lassos. That's right, I did kind of mention that in the last part. We will be able to kind of pick and choose where villagers can go by using them. And I was trying and asking you guys in the comment section about the pech with the golden lasso. Apparently, it's not possible, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're going to have to kind of figure out how to get a soul vial from Ender.io. And problem with this is we do need to get ourselves an EBF for this, which, yeah, we're not quite there yet, but we are almost there, I would say. So I've got to remember this recipe. I'm going to just keep it here saved, and we will hopefully try to remember that so we can move this fella. But once he's obviously got a name tag and got a beautiful name, I don't even know what I'm going to call him yet, to be honest. I've actually discovered that if you have flowing water and it flows the item towards him, yeah, he picks them all up instantly. So I'm going to try to show you a bit of an example right now. And if I hit F5, you can see numbers. And this is obviously my HoloLenses that I can turn on and off by pressing numpad 5. Again, somebody mentioned that in the comments, so thank you very much. You guys are so helpful. But anyway, gold wires, look, you can trade these. They're actually pretty good, to be honest. Oh, I think I might be throwing that at him. So we need to go back behind my fence here. There we go. The gold wires are pretty good because they seem to only give you pretty much junk, which in this case, the junk is the clusters. So you're going to see a variety of blocks, but what I'm going to do is quickly spam through a load of these until he gets grumpy, and I'll show you something else I've discovered with this pech. And I swear this will be the last time I talk about pechs, because I'm starting to realize I talk about this guy pretty much on every part, right? There we go. Whew. That was quite a big session there, to be honest. Let's see what kind of things we just got out of curiosity. Okay, pretty good. I'm going to grab, again, all these blocks and probably this random wall of bat, one of these, and maybe a mana bean. And we will launch this at this guy. But as you probably just saw, he is grumpy with me, right? So this is a perfect example now. In here, I've got some emeralds. Look, if I grab 7 of these, like I mentioned before, and throw these, he will instantly pick them up. And he will be ready to trade with me straight away. So just by having that flowing water, yeah. This, honestly, I hold my hands up right now, works every time. 7 emeralds, done. But I'm throwing all these. He will pick most of this crap up, to be honest, as well. I hope. If he doesn't, I don't really care, but this is just will help him to not despawn, look. So he is actually going ahead and picking them all up now. So if I go down there now, we've got a random dirt block left. That means he's pretty much filled up his whole inventory, and happy days. So out of all of that random session, we got quite a bit of good stuff there. Oh, there's actually a little bit more in here, and there's a random cobblestone block. Nice. But are you ready for the jackpot here? So as you can imagine, I have got quite a few ingots here and quite a few wires, but we don't have a lot of apples left, unfortunately, because, yeah, I've done 3 batches now of smelting up gold. And before I do show you values of how much stuff I've got, we have got 2,060 lava in there still. And I swear now I have not even filled this up once. So, yeah, we are pretty much laughing right now. And are you ready? Cinnabar, 640. Bit of tin. We got quite a bit. Got quite a bit of lead, quite a bit of iron, quite a bit of silver, look. A lot of gold and copper. Yes, 295. And then you multiply that all by 3. Because remember, if I chuck all this in here, it triples it. But that's not only all I've got, right? I've got all this stuff over here. So we've actually been preparing quite a bit. We've got so much glass dust. I don't even know what to do with it right now. And if I want to go ahead and get more gold, all I need to do is trade up emeralds, right? Because emeralds are like, I guess, more rarer to a pech. And he likes to give me more rarer things, such as these. And remember, one of these will give me like 72 gold ingots. And then if I turn those 72 gold ingots into gold wires, yeah, that's like 144 wires or 144 trades at least I can do with the pech from one golden apple. Yeah, and we get loads of these quite easily by just using emeralds. And talking about emeralds, I haven't actually checked the villages for a while, so there might be a few in here. Okay, not that many. I was expecting more than that, to be honest. But anyway, what are we actually doing? We're going to try and get this assembler, and before I do that, we want to go in here, and I've been prepping up quite a few bits and bobs here. And the reason I really want this lathe is because we need to get 16 steel rods for the rest of these circuits. I've calculated we need 8. I have got 2 here, so we do need actually 10 for what I want to go ahead and make. But we need 16 here, 4 here, and I think 4 more here. We do need a lot of iron rods and magnetic iron rods as well. So that's 30 ingots worth there. So in order for me to get a rod, it's basically a ingot in the lathe, and then you get a couple of dust back as a bit of a byproduct or whatever. We should have most of the bits I need for this, because I did kind of go over it in my brain and to try and make sure that I got a lot of stuff. Look at all this rubber we got. I'm going to explain how we've got all this in a second. Don't worry. I think we're missing a diamond, and that might be it, to be honest. Oh, if it is, that's awesome. Yeah, there we go. One lathe. Nice. Beautiful. That was pretty easy to get, to be honest. Did I save it twice then? Yeah, I must have. I must have had it on both bookmarks. Right, where can we put you, sir? We've got a lot of room left. Ah, maybe here or behind. Maybe just here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Right, we want to probably put output at the bottom, really. And yeah, we'll go and grab some steel and get you turned into rods. But it is unfortunately just turned night. So we said 24 of them. Then we need 30 of these, yeah? I think that was what I said. Then we need a load of that to turn it into... Yeah, okay. Let's go sleep, generate some more steam, and then start this process and explain how I've got all this rubber. So that can do its thing. Nice. So how have I got all of this rubber? Now, what I've actually gone ahead and discovered is the centrifuge can actually make sulfur via the cinnabar. And we get cinnabar from our pech, and we can crush it in a macerator, and it changes it to 22 pieces of this tiny piles of it. Then we compress that down via 3x3 craft into a cinnabar dust. And if I look at the uses of this and go to centrifuge, 2 of these will give you a sulfur dust and mercury as a byproduct. So yeah, this is how I've achieved this. And then what we can do with sulfur is use a chemical reactor with the raw rubber dust, which is this recipe right here. And you get 1,296 liters of rubber from 1 sulfur. Whereas before in here we were paying what 1 sulfur and 3 rubber, I think it was, for 1 single bar. Whereas now, from what that calculates up to, we can actually get 9 plates out of that a pop. So yeah, you can see what's happened. I've basically gone for a bit of a rabbit hole to find out how to make rubber a little bit cheaper, discovered it, and went for it. And that's essentially what's happened. So for this, we need the centrifuge, a chemical reactor, which we just talked about. And then we needed this thing, which is the solidifier. And we need to put the liquids in. We can just use cells, or I guess you could use buckets, but these are better because they stack nicely. And yeah, we could just kind of fill up the rubber in there. So I've made a couple more of these fluid tanks like this one here I've been using for my XP. This one is completely full of XP right now. And talking about full, I think I've got like 1,400 berries, yeah, to just munch on at some point. But we're not really using XP at the moment. And talking about these as well, we've actually added a couple more rows here because we had some spare skulls. And then upstairs, likewise, we've done the same sort of thing. I could just kind of run in with my sense here, exactly here, and it will chop all 4 rows of these. And then the same here, because I think the sense does a 5x5, if I am not mistaken, because it seems to work. Yes, we do take a little bit of damage. That's why my armor is kind of been depleted a little bit. But hey, we got a lot of XP, so we are ready to rock. Looks like we're on breakfast time now. Full saturation. Awesome. But yeah, we got a bit of a problem here, and the problem is power, right? Yeah, we got so many machines now. This is going to become a bit of a problem. As you can see, this is slowly draining. We are not producing enough steam for this turbine. And probably we should be thinking about making another turbine at some point as well. But I feel like what I'm going to do is craft up everything I need here. Bare minimum as possible. Make it as cheapy as possible as I can. And then I'm probably more than likely going to destruct everything and move it, sort of thing. I am going to disable that for a second. Because it's only going to kick off anyway and say, no, you can't do it after. I'm wondering if iron is the same sort of EU value. Probably it is, because I would imagine everything is. Because this bending machine seems to be every time 24 EU each time. So yeah, what I'm thinking is probably upgrading these. We have actually been quite busy, as you're going to see right now. We've got 4 just sat in here, ready to rock. And a part of me wants to just go ahead and place 3 of these in right now. But I don't really want to do that because I'm more than certain, like, if I go onto the quest, I'm pretty sure if I do view mode, there is one here, look. And I know what's happened last time. It's going to tell me to craft it. Oh, no, it's a retrieval. So maybe I could get away with it. Okay, no, like, let's just do it. We're going to craft 4 of these because we're crazy. And let's put you back onto not view mode. Right, we should plug these in really then, shouldn't we? Right, in. Flip you, so you're exporting that way. Outputting, sorry. Same sort of thing. That should be filling up with water and generating heat. Okay, awesome. I think that's correct. Right, and now all we need to do is kind of run behind the other side and do the same sort of thing. How are you? Yep, you're fully up, so that's good. Let's go ahead and do that. And now we're going to be generating so much steam, I'm going to have loads of it. I wish I would have a bit of a backup railcraft tank or something. But we don't want to do that yet until we've actually gone ahead and got ourselves a assembly machine, because we're going to need that. Oh, God. Okay. Quick. There we go. It's outputting. Okay, you're filling up too. Good. Yeah, this definitely all working, right? I have no fear, Dan. Water's fine, but I feel like this water... There's not enough water going in there, is there? But it's going down. It's going to blow up. Yep, it's going to blow up. That one was going to blow up then. Good job standing right here. Okay, we need to upgrade our pipes. This is not a good situation right now. Screw it, I'm just going to go ahead and make a load of large fluid pipes. These should hopefully pump out the water a lot faster. How do we remove these? I'm not 100% sure how to remove... pumps. There we go. It was just a bit of a test, and we've done it. I've never actually removed a pump before. Maybe it wasn't like that when I last played the packs. I'm not really too sure. But anyway, we've got everything we need. We just plug it all back in now. And yeah, the machines are crying right now because they got no power. It's horrible sounds. I hate it. Right, we could just do this to import. There we go. That should pump out an absolute butt ton of water out of this thirsty tank. The thirsty tank's gonna cry. So they've all got water in them now, which is lovely. So there won't be any explosions. I'm so glad I caught that. Oof, that could have been catastrophic. Like, all of this would have blown up in that pig probably as well. Okay, no, we're all good. Everything's fine. Yep, that's good. Just double checking here. Oh, this thirsty tank's gonna be going mental for a while, right? Oh, God. Right, okay, cool. Phew. How are you doing? You're pretty much charging now. That's nice. Right, so one of these is basically equal to 3 of those I just had. So we have pretty much just, like, made our steam output huge right now. Once these actually get to full capacity. Oh, this is going to be amazing. That's only temporary. It's not at all like that forever. It's not a permanent setup or anything like that. It's just what it is for now. And how was that pig not actually burning? I don't really know how it works. Anyway, are these... Yeah, it is 16. Okay, that's fine. So for safety reasons, I've just gone ahead and made 2 blocks here. And yeah, I'm not liking that I'm going to have to keep traveling across here randomly for now. So yeah, I wanted to put them just in case I bailed off the edge. I don't want to do that. I'm not that silly, right? Right, how are you guys holding out here? Somewhat questionable for now. Obviously, oh, that one's at full peak, that one. Okay, no, yeah, we should be good. Ah, that's on the 10th one right now, so we will pinch you and turn you guys into magnetic iron rods. Unfortunately, this horrible expensive way, but hey, we got loads of redstone anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Right, you guys can go in there. Nice. Next, we want to go ahead and grab all of these steel rods and these piles of steel dust, and this is what I'm talking about. Look, out of those 24 ingots, we got half of it back. So yeah, it's pretty much a steal. Oh god, terrible joke, Dan. But what we are doing is storing this over here and this as well, because we have been looking into the quests and we need to get some aluminium brass tool parts for Tinker's tools. So we may as well chuck all this in when we do a next batch of apples or something. But how much we actually got here? I didn't really pay attention to that. Okay, not too bad. Over 100 ingots just sat right there. That's nice. And if you're curious, we are actually cooking up iron right now to turn it into steel. Yeah, we're desperately in need for this mob farm. That is the mission, really, for next part, is to make an automatic mob farm and basically grind up all of their drops and stuff to get ourselves a load of steel dust. And I've also been doing a bit of a view mode on the quest chapters here, and I've discovered this quest here. Once I unlock it and actually do it, which it's already done, it's just to make some wire cutters, we'll actually unlock the ability to actually do the quest parts in the bees, which is this one here. Like it says, requires wire mill version 0.2 alpha, which is what I just showed you, the wire mill one. Then we craft a scoop and we will get coins that are the bee variety, and we can use them to go ahead and purchase some hives, look, which is quite cool. And then we can actually hopefully get ourselves a couple of drones if we can get down the bee routes. I'm not really too sure how it works though. I've never actually ever touched it. But I'm very interested because I myself, actually in real life, am hopefully going to be looking after bees next year. There is a beehive that is actually stuck in my kind of grandparents' attic, if you like. And I'm going to extract them, and I've made a beehive myself out of pallets of wood. Because I'm a legend. And yeah, we're going to try to take them out. I've actually called an expert and he says and verified they are actually bees in general. And they are the black variety of honeybees, which are technically like Cornish bees or something. I don't really understand everything, but I've done a lot of research into bees. And I'm very interested to get into bees on this pack because I want to know if it's anything like real life. Because I've done a lot about it, okay? Okay, anyway, back to the game. We're not talking about real life stuff, Dan. Oh no, I'm still hearing horrible noises. That's because this actually uses 1,200 liters per second of steam, which is pretty much what I have just put down. So that's burning all that. And then because of that, this lathe isn't actually being able to be run because the turbine can't keep up. It hasn't got enough steam in it because that is relying on basically these two, right? Oh, God, Dan. So, yeah, we can have the macerator running at the same time, unfortunately. But that's fine. I've got quite a bit of cinnabar just sat in here now anyway. So we could go ahead and start turning that into sulfur to get ourselves a load more rubber, which would be quite nice. So let's chuck all that in there. We just gained 30 cinnabar. What? Mental. Absolute madness. But what I could do off camera is probably have a macerator set up or something, just constantly going at it with cinnabar clusters and then turning it into the dust. And then, yeah, I can just basically make infinite rubber as long as I make a slime farm again. That's my theory. So hopefully there won't be any more destruction, but I'm just kind of gathering everything I need for these circuits. Pretty sure that's everything. So we should be able to make these vacuum tubes. So we need 16 of those. Okay, what are we missing? Oh, we need 32 steel rods because I just realized a minute ago that was on 8. I really have messed up. Oops. So while we're waiting for some more rods then, because I'm an idiot and I can't do maths apparently, we will work on the mixer and the cutting machine. But the cutting machine requires this diamond saw blade. Aha. Now, through my discoveries, we can obviously go ahead and make cobalt brass via XP crafting. So if I just show you, if I can find the dust recipe, there it is. And we can make these small piles of cobalt brass for a lovely 9 XP buckets per one. Now, because I've got the lathe, I can actually go ahead and turn a ingot into rods, right? And we need 4 rods. And through my calculations, initially all we need to do is get 24 of these, which is 216 buckets of XP. Now, have I got that? That's the question. That's like 3 of them and a half, I think. So what we're going to do is do a load of XP crafting to get this cobalt brass. Yay. And another tip that I got told on the comment section of the previous part, which is very nice, is these little buttons here are actually something useful. This one actually looks for your inventory look. Internal inventory means it's in here, and it will only pick up the buckets, I guess, from in here. But if I go ahead and click this, it will say player inventory, and it will only collect things from my player inventory. But there's a lovely new one, which I didn't even know was a thing. All inventories. Why have I never seen this before? So yeah, we could go ahead and take things out of this inventory and this inventory at the same time. Thus meaning saving ourselves millions of time. Look, beautiful. So we definitely want to go ahead and save this recipe. Probably I can remove the sulfur now. Oops, I've got rid of it already. But yeah, we're going to keep these here. So we've only made 2 so far. Oh, only 22 to go. Yay. And there we go. Somehow I've got hundreds of XP left over. I really was not expecting that. I'm kind of baffled by that, to be honest. But anyway, 6 cobalt brass. We should be able to just literally cook that in a furnace and get cobalt out of that. I am going to just kind of drain out my inventory of XP just in case, you know, any accidents happen. Hopefully they don't, though. Well, I can't believe it. We still got loads of berries left over as well. Oh my god. We got loads of XP actually. Wow. And we're still on year 1. There we go. It's full, right? No? No! we're like a couple short. No, I need to fill that up. That's silly. Let's eat a couple of these. Two levels. Come on, you got this. There we go. Perfect. 64,000. And there's my cobalt brass. Nice. So these 4, I can go ahead and turn these straight into rods. And then that will give me back 2 ingots. And then we should, in theory, be able to make, I believe, the gear. So let me just check out the maths here. Yeah, no, that's right. We just put these in the bending machine, right? Yep, because we get the dust. This is perfect. So I got my 2 cobalt brass back from obviously making the rods. Cook them up, turn them into plates, and happy days. We have pretty much just made a lovely little brass gear with only 200 and something XP. 216, I think it was. And I took that bucket out midway because it was just kind of hanging around, just being 1 bucket left over. Right, let's turn these into plates, and yeah, we've got ourselves a gear. So I think it's just like this, isn't it? With a wrench in the middle. God. There we go. And then we just need diamond dust, which we've got millions of that from smashing up multiple things. I think we can break this down like that, can't we? Yeah, this isn't a hard craft at all. Who said that was hard? Not me. Oh, God. To Dan, last time when I did that, it was an absolute nightmare to get that. I can remember right now. But anyway, we need to get a load of steel plates. So why don't we go ahead and just smash up like 32 of these in our beautiful bending machine over here. And regarding the steam, we are actually got loads buffed up in these. They can hold 32,000 in there, which is really nice. Yeah, we are pretty much laughing right now. We can leave our setup running now at night, which is good. So I made the rest of the vacuum tubes, and we should be able to make 8 circuits. Bingo, like that. We can actually bin this now, which is a nice feeling. 8 of them is pretty cool, right? I mean, wow. Actually not that expensive to me, to be honest. The only thing that is a bit expensive is obviously the steel department. But hey-ho, we got ways around that for now. Right, we can put some of this stuff away. And yeah, we need some glass. So why don't we use our alloy smelter and just start making up some glass. Because we can do that now, hopefully, at the same time. It's quite expensive, but yep, that's fine, I think. And they're all done. Look, cool. So we can start making some LV machine hools as well. And we need 1, 2, 3. Yeah, free. Right, so I got a couple more pieces of glass. There is some rubber just sat in here. I want to go ahead and grab this and check my sulfur situation out. What? 15 of the stuff. Oh my god, this is crazy now. What is actually going on? Oh my god, you don't even realize how happy I am. This is mental. We got so much stuff. Okay, let's get a load of rubber on the go. Turn them into plates. Oh jeez. Nice. So we need 12 of these for some conveyor modules. We do need another 6 more, so we should probably bump that up to 3 really, to make one there. Look, we are missing a motor here, so we're missing 2 motors, so we need 12 motors. Let me stop that being like that and just change that to 12 and change you to 3 for a minute. Craft those up, I think. Yeah, that's fine, because I would have counted from them. That's fine. First of all, we need some of these motors, so we're going to go ahead and make 10, so we can turn that back down to 2 now. So we remember. So I've just chucked in 60 more iron ingots just to turn those into rods. I got a feeling though we might be pushing the boundaries a little bit here. We got too much going on at once now. We got issues. I want this to run, but I've got these other things running. And our silver cable isn't actually insulated, so it's losing EU as well, which we can't even insulate yet until we've got an assembly machine, I've discovered. Because, yeah, we can't use rubber sheets for that one, unfortunately. We can for these like bigger cables that are in the lower tier, but not HV, which I think is what the silver one is. Look, as you can see up the top there. So yeah, we have to use the assembly machine with molten rubber that way. But anyway, I think that should probably be enough plates for now. Oh, we got an extra glass block in there. But I've just turned off a lot of things, so that should be running again now. Nice. Right, now we got some iron rods again. We can go ahead and turn a couple of these into magnetic ones, and we should be able to make the last 2 electric motors we need. Nice. So we've got 12 of them now. That is brilliant. And now we should be able to make 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Apparently that's a achievement. Nice. Okay, that's that part done. Now, what we are missing from these machine halls is the wrought iron plates. And we need 6 of them. But luckily, I've got loads of XP at my disposal right now. We can just craft these via XP, I think. We're going to have to do it like this because we are pretty full right now. Oh, God. I'm not entirely sure how much these cost, though. So we're going to just go mad here and grab as much as we can. Fill up my inventory, too. Okay. Right, let's go on my little dust section. It's here. Where are you? Oh, it's very expensive. 5? Ouch. So out of all of that, we use pretty much 30,000. So in the end, it's okay. And yeah, a bit expensive, I guess. But hey, it is what it is. We can use it, right? We've got quite a bit of this stuff left over. These will be fully grown in a bit anyway. So it's not like a massive loss, to be honest. Right, let's have a little bit of a clean up here because we're a bit full. We've got loads of copper wires now. Oh, yes. It's coming together, guys. It really is. I'm so happy. In goes my 6 wrought iron, and that should turn those into plates. And in theory, we should be able to make 1, 2, and 3 of those bad boys. We just need some steel, which we've got, and that, yep, that's all fine. Don't really need the cable just randomly being there. That's not too much for a problem. We've already got loads of them. Nice. So we're going to use this little crafting table here because we can, and we should be able to make 3 of them. Awesome. We should be able to make a mixer. Ooh, a cutting machine. Oh, okay. And we're almost there with this. So electric piston. We need 2 of them. 2 of them. Oh, a robot arm though. 1. I'm not entirely sure how many of them we need. We need 2. Okay, what else are we missing from that? 2 more electric motors. We got that. And essentially, that's all we need. 2 more electric motors. Awesome. 1, 2. And there is my other robot arm. Oh my god. And here it is. The assembly machine. We done it. Amazing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Right. The first thing I'm going to do right now is go ahead, turn you back on. Get some rubber wrapped around those cables. So I've just had a look at silver cables, look, and yeah, we only need 432 for wrapping up one of these. This means it will be 1 EU loss instead of being, I think, 3, what it is right now, which isn't very good. So yeah, we've got a bit more rubber, look, which is nice. And I think all I'm going to do is actually flip this so the power is facing this way. And then I can take all these cables out. Hopefully we won't get any explosions or anything here. A little bit scared. We should be good though. Right? Then I don't have to actually move any of this. Right, so assembly machine, please. And you go in there, you go in there, you go in there, and you go in there. Probably this is to be on program. Okay, 24, not a problem. Ah, there we go. So now they're insulated. I shouldn't get any more shocks or anything like that. Awesome. Right, now we can lift you back up. And we can flip this back and then plug it all back in, sort of thing. There we go. As we've got the almighty assembly machine, we can go ahead and finally make the most useful item on here, the toolbox. So what this does is allow me to put all of my tools in that one little box, thus meaning I don't actually need to, you know, carry all this junk with me around in my inventory all the time. So all we need is some bronze plates, which we've got a bit of bronze right here, and we can just turn those into plates via this. Then we need to smash them into the casing, which we could actually do inside. Ah, that's something I didn't know. The cutting machine. So should we give that a bit of a go? Let me see if I'm not making that up. Nope, yep. We just need lubricant, or you can use water. We will just use water because we're poor for now. We'll just take some of it with that. And we can put you in there and test you out, shall we? So that should make some of them. We should get 6 casings out of that in the end. And that's using 16 EU. Pretty good, to be honest. Not really the end of the world. Yeah, we do. Nice. And we need to go ahead and grab a chest, which we might even have one on us. Yep. And what program does this need to be on? None. Okay, that's perfect. So one of those in there. And my 5 of them in there. And that's going ahead and making it. Oh, that uses 30 EU a tick. That might have problems. We will see. Oh, it's done. Oh. Anyway, we got this thing. And now we can fill up this with all my tools. Ah, that is so much nicer. And then we can just open this as we need. And we've got so much more room in our inventory. Right, so now we've also got the cutting machine and the lathe. We can also make this. But this is a very long craft indeed. 768 seconds just to get 9 diamond plates. But we will actually be able to get the thermometer, and that means we'll be able to get loads of aspects. Oh my god, you don't understand. This is like game-changing moments right now. I can really make a lot of things. But first of all, we're going to go ahead and make the name tag, because we really want that. So I did actually make a lead somewhere, because it was part of a quest to get a lead or something. Was it here? This one here. A lead, look, and a saddle. The saddle I didn't craft. I just kind of bought it from a villager and it worked, so that was fine. And we need a single piece of leather for this, which we got a couple in here, look. And we just need some refined glue, which we've already got. Oh my god. We're going to be able to name the dude. But we obviously need to get ourselves a little bit of a level, right? Otherwise, we're not going to be able to use the anvil. Question. Does this need to be on a program? No. Okay. So, refine glue in. That and that. Give me a name tag, please. At last. Next up, let's go ahead and eat a whole stack of berries. We've got 29 juicy levels now. And what are we going to call Mr. Peck? I'm going to call him this. The key. Because he is the key to everything, right? If I didn't have this Peck, everything wouldn't be as crazy as it is right now. So, I'm not sure if that's a great name. I am subject to change that. So if you've got any other suggestions, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, can we actually rename these though? Because I don't even know if this is a thing. We can! Let's go ahead and grab my only diamond block I've actually got, which is in here. Which I got way back from a certain Inferno mob. And chuck it in the old cutting machine and get this process started. This uses 30 EU, and what we want to do is make sure everything else is off right now, which I can tell you now it is, because I can hear steam just spitting out permanently. So fingers crossed, we should end up having a couple of diamond plates shortly. So I'm just double checking this because I'm a little bit cautious here. Yeah, this is still running nice and smooth. We're not actually having at all any problems. I don't think. Oof, that's looking like it's going down quite fast actually. Uh-oh. But are you going up? Yeah, you're going up. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it, Dan. There's just going to be some diamond plates in there. Now, something else we're going to need is ender pearls. We need to go ahead and compress these into a block. So I can go ahead and make this block of ender pearl. And yeah, this uses hardly anything. So yeah, I don't know whether to go in here and grab these. Fill them up manually and just set up the compressor not part of this system quickly. Ha! Something's happening. Awesome. Right. So that's that kind of done as well. And next up for the vacuum hopper, we need to get some obsidian plates, and we can actually get these via obsidian powder, which we can, as you probably would have guessed, XP craft. I might save that because we might be using that again in the future. Who knows? But yeah, cool. I just ate all my XP up again, and we got a little bit left over. And we did actually eat some XP berries, and I think, yep, the block is actually done as well. So how do we get the plates? We need to go ahead and put these in a alloy smelter now with the actual plate mold. But I'm going to hold back on that again until, you know, what's finished. Yeah, we could probably lift up this setup now because it's kind of pointless now, to be honest. It was only just to do that without any hassles. Because I'm scared, right? I don't want to start this process over and over again. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab all the shards I need. I'm pretty sure I've got all of them. So we got the black one, the pinky one, the blue one, the red one, and the yellow one. Oh no, we haven't got the earth one. What? I swear I had it. Wait a minute. I'm pressing T on it. It's not working. Yeah, if I press T on that one, it's working. Oh no. Okay, we might have to go and do some trading with some wizards a minute to see if we can, if one of those guys could give us an earth one. It's been a while since I've seen these guys. They seem like they're fine. Ah, we got an order shard. Look, I will definitely go ahead and buy a couple of them. Look, they're quite cheap, to be honest. So there's some heretic villages up here as well. So I'm going to see if these guys will have it, but probably more than likely no. Ooh, that is a very nice trade. I will grab quite a bit of that, to be honest. Purifying bath salts, eh? So the last trade on this guy is a chicken nugget. And guess what the last trade on this guy over here is? Chicken nuggets. This guy here, though, he wants amber for an emerald, so it's not very good here. So my berries are actually ready, look. So we could go ahead and harvest these, as you can see. Absolutely no problems whatsoever. But I will have to, unfortunately, take a little bit of damage. Just from these little ones here. It's honestly not really a big deal, to be honest, is it? Oh, that was silly. Yeah, don't do that, though. That is the problem with this sense. It's not the first time that's happened. I'm not going to lie here now. Oh, God. Yeah, don't press the other click button. Right, is this cutting thing done now? Oh, yo, it is. Yes. Right, let's do the block of emerald then. Or ender pearls, sorry. You're not that long, but you are 80 seconds. Cool, so now we got the diamond plates. We could go ahead and turn one of them into a beautiful little lens. Oh, that's 30 EU. I was not aware about that. Okay, I should have done my research. And next up, we need to go ahead and make some chests in the assembly machine because it's a lot cheaper, look. What program do we need? Program 8. Okay, that's not a problem. There we go. Nice. Not how long is that going to take? 40 seconds just for a chest? Okay, it's cheaper, but it's longer, right? Yeah. You could do it with 2 logs and 2 planks as well. Okay. So, in order for me to get this lathe to actually make this lens, I'm going to have to be a bit sneaky here and grab my wrench. Probably break you off. And for sakes, we'll just take that one off as well for now. Because we don't really care about the buffer part anymore. Because that was only for those rubbish RF machines, right? But what we could do is probably move this for now. Do that. And we got that random pipe there. That shouldn't be like that. What I want to do is move this along a couple and remove the cable. So then we can actually get this to actually work. Because, yeah, right now, that ain't happening. because it requires 30, and because of the loss, we're going to be reaching 33 at that point. So it's not actually going to work, is it? So, yeah. Is everything done now? Maybe assembler is still going, is it? So I'll quickly just make these hoppers, and then we'll go ahead and move the fan across a little bit so we can just finish off this little lens recipe. But regardless, we can't actually make it yet because we're still missing the earth shard, unfortunately. We could really ideally do with that magical peg again. But yeah, let's go see if we can get a trade out of this guy. Maybe, if we're lucky. Let's see. Come on, earth shard, please. Ugh. No, dude. Don't be broken. No, dude. I think that might be his final trade. No, it's not. Yes, okay. That's actually quite good, Niter. Okay. Wait, what? That's spammed me out a bit then. Okay, this might be his final trade. So the only option I got now is to get 6 books and come back here. Right, are you finished? Yeah, we got 4 hoppers now. Right, some slight modifications, and we have moved the fan across. Just so we could get this diamond lens that we don't actually even need now, because we can't even craft it. But no, that's cool. I got a random trophy. I can go and put that across. So yeah, this thing should start working, I hope. Oh, it would if I actually connected the cable, Dan. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Right, so that should start working now. Phew, okay. We got it. I didn't want to lose the diamond plate. That was my only concern. But anyway, I am actually storing these things here. I was thinking like maybe putting like the hull of each one. So that would be the bronze one. That would be the LV. That would be the MV, HV, blah, 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 blah. If I ever get to that point. Which I probably will, because right now I'm feeling very, very happy and confident. We got a lot of stuff. Okay, this is almost done. Yes. Okay, you're just producing glass. Happy days, happy days. Oh, God, this is beautiful. Really, but it's a mess over there. While that's doing that, we could go ahead and actually make the vacuum hopper. Nice. And this will allow me to pick up all the drops and XP downstairs in the mob farm with that crappy one down the bottom at the moment for now, rather than it just despawning. But before I do anything like that, I think I should go ahead and make myself maybe a few gold chests. Because these guys, is that even plugged in? I don't believe it is. Oh, we got the diamond lens, so that's fine. We can rearrange all this now. So this wizard's pretty stubborn. He's made me go through 4 of them, and now he wants beef nuggets. What kind of wizards are these? I want chicken nuggets and beef nuggets. Christ. Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, no shard for us, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to go down on this level then, which is fun. Right, there is actually a wizard right here. Look, what a spot. There's actually 2 in there. Look, chicken nuggets. What's with the chicken nuggets, man? Oh, it's hilarious. So the last thing I want to go ahead and craft quickly in the assembler is some of these golden lassos. Now these will allow me to pick up like entities. So if I grab the fine wire I'm just making now with gold, and we mix that with ender pearls, we should be able to make these at, how long do they take? 10 seconds a pop. Now I'm pretty sure these things don't stack, I seem to remember, but we can go ahead and pick up a load of villagers, like the simmering cone one for example, and store them in a chest, right? Sounds a bit odd, but yeah, we can. So now I've got one of these. Nice. We're gonna just try it with the pech anyway, even though people said you can't, but it's worth a shot, right? No. You're right, okay. It's not too much of a problem though. We've renamed him now. It's fine. Right, let's go back up here again. Find the simmering cone guy. Where are you, sir? There we go. I think we got him. Can I rename this? And it will probably give him a name, right? I wonder if we can. Oh, it looks like we can. Oh, I'm definitely going to do that. So we're going to call this Simmer. Simmer down. Simmer down, will you? Simmer down. It actually renames them. That's huge. Okay, so that guy will never ever despawn. And we know for a fact that he's got the simmering comb. That is brilliant. So we got 7 golden lassos in the end, which is pretty good, to be honest. But I would definitely like to fill that chest up. So off camera, I'll probably do that. I'm going to go ahead and just turn a couple gold ingots into some rods right now, just so I can make some screws, because I want to go ahead and make a couple of these golden chests, because they store 81 items. And then we could go ahead and chuck this hopper down the bottom and hopefully collect a few drops. Right. Chests. Have we got any chests left over? Yes, we do. Perfect. One of these is a trapped one, though, so we need to turn that back. And by the way, I haven't been doing that by just using the chisel. Look, it's pretty useful, to be honest. So you can actually, you know, put the chests side by side. But probably we're going to be upgrading a lot of this. This is going to be crazy when you come back, I swear. Probably none of this is going to be like this. None of this is going to be like this. Oh, no. I don't want to do too much. I'll probably record at the same time, though, as I'm doing it all, because there's going to be a lot going on. But anyway, we've got 16 plates, exactly what I need. And what I want to go ahead and do is grab you out of here and do that. Am I being silly here? But I think you can keep that in there, and it will take the tools out of there. Is that correct? Or am I making that up? So am I right about this? It doesn't look like it. Oh, man, that would have been a cool feature if it was a thing. Right, okay, we're going to rip all these out of my inventory. That's fine. So we want to go ahead and grab the saw and make a couple of these. And then we want to turn these back into the screws, which we should be using that file really, Dan. Not that. There we go. Nice. And in theory, we should be able to make these now. Nope, we're missing a hammer, which is there. Why you no work? I don't know what's going on there. That just doesn't seem to be working for some reason. So we'll just use a normal crafting table and put all my tools back. Oh, that was actually a quest, wasn't it? I forgot. Cool. Now, this is very temporary and it is very rubbish what I'm doing, but I will probably end up making a tank as well off camera. But yeah, we want to go ahead and make the items go over here. And I think I can spin it as well and place one there. So items are going to go in here now instead of just flying on the floor either side. And then XP should probably already be full, I would imagine, of XP already. No, apparently not. Maybe I picked it all up. But yeah, overall, that's going to pick up some bits, but honestly, it's only a temporary thing for now. But anyway, I feel like this is a good kind of point for me to end now because I got a lot of cleaning up to do, a lot of things to go ahead and fix and adjust and somewhat build, right? So anyway, next part, we're going to be thinking about making a full-on automated mob farm system. And yeah, I'm really hyped, man. We got loads of cool stuff done today. So anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.